Two down, bases empty. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Inside, almost got him. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That one gets down for a hit. And now a two-out opportunity for Kyle Schwarber.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And there's a hit. And now first and second with two outs.
Back-to-back singles. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
They take the force out. That ends the frame. Phillies leave a couple. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with two strikes, but found a way. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Yandy Diaz now. 3 hits last night. So he was a big factor in getting that win. This one smoked out to left. Calls it in, and there's one away. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And a big factor for them in recent games, Spencer Steer.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they take a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Doyle makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the veteran third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Turner with the throw to first.
Yes, you're out.
And the inning is over. Reds leave one, scoreless after 1. Back here at Great American Ballpark, top of the second, digging in, Alec Bohm. Singer back to work. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't a Smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 2 for 7 in the series so far. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Singer, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season, and that is out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. His 13th home run of the season, and the Phillies take the lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
JT Realmuto in now. Takes ball one off the plate. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to kick into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that...
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Here comes Realmuto around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Trey Turner with a chance now. In the dirt. Doyle stands at first with one out. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Stott batting for the second time, and that's strike one. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 runs across in the inning here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hayes has it sized up. Brings it in, and that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 2 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the inning, and now Austin Hayes. That one down the line, and foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on. Time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Jose Trevino. That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Hayes scores. It's 2-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Jonathan India at the plate. That's a base hit. throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now Santiago Espinal. That's ripped into the outfield. Base hit! Schwarber fires it in quickly. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game.
The ground to third. Dives, but it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. A run comes in the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Bases loaded, nobody out. Spencer Steer will hit next. Line drive, and this might be trouble. 1 run's in. 2 runs are in. The run scores from first, extending their lead.
Wow, what a clutch moment in this ball game. 1 swing, and he unloads the bases. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Yandy Diaz, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. Liner, and this could be trouble. Coming home. He will score.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So, man aboard. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Line drive, base hit. Runner holds at third, respecting the big arm at center field.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jeimer Candelario. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Hit in the air, right field. Butler makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting left fielder, Austin Hayes.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Look at you dancing around this living room, getting all wound up.
And a foul ball. First and third, 1 down. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Jesus Luzardo gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Tyler Phillips.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
1 out, runner at second. And here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. RBI single his last time up. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jonathan India. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Hard hit left side. Zips it across.
That's an out.
Out, and thank goodness the inning is at last over. So they bat around and score 8 times to take the lead. We played 2 full. It's the Reds 8 and the Phillies. Back here in Cincinnati, top half of the 3rd inning. And now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. And that drops in for a strike. And down on strikes. And Harper down on strikes. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. And 1 and 2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Schwarber out of the play.
Now batting, right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
2 out. Space is empty. Lawrence Butler stands in for the Phillies and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. This one in the air, right field. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Hit on the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. Next for Cincinnati, Stuart Fairchild. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Now he launches a throw over his head. And he'll pull into second safely.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now Spencer Steer, swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it's into the gap. Coming home, he'll score. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Picks himself up an RBI. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
Man at second with 1 away. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit for the Reds. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. He's in with a double, and that's his 2nd double of the night.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drop...
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Now here is Jamer Candelario. 0 for 2 in this one. Liner snagged at first.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. This to third. Boom. Tosses to first. Out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Man at first. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Hayes raging back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Doubled in his first AB. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Fastball is outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And that one fouled off. Now all even up upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Boom. Over at first with 1 away. Base knock center field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now 1 out. Brenton Doyle stands in for the Phillies. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Trey Turner.
No base hits. To the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Fought off foul. Kicks and deals. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Here's a rocket out to left. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 10-4.
Very costly error in the outfield on that one. 2 runs come across, so that's just a tough one to swallow. You know, some errors you can get bailed out by your pitcher if he's able to work around it, but not here. The damage is already done.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Tapped softly on the ground. Espinal fires over to first. They limit the damage here. So 2 runs in the inning, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Little dribbler up along third. Whips it to first.
That's an out.
And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Jonathan India, 1 for 2. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. And they add on. It's 11-4. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Look at that, pure reaction, fastball up and in, not an easy pitch to get to, but because it was just a reflex, he didn't have time to get long with this swing.
To third, boom. Zips it to first. Now 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. In now for the Reds, Stuart Fairchild. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that. That's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Runner takes off on the ground. Handles, throws to first. That is the inning. 1 for the Reds on the homer. We're headed to the 5th. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. In for a strike, good slider. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Next offering is downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Out to center. Fairchild. And he makes the catch. Then there's one down. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Schwarber, a former home run derby champ, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. No play. That's an infield single.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
1 gone, runner at first. Next to hit, Lawrence Butler. Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1-2.
Man at first, 1 away. That 1 missed. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Chop to the left side, and that chance handled. Tosses across to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Phillies strand 1. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Tanner Banks.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
And that's ripped into left, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So now here's the DH, Ryan O'Hearn. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Turner for 1, but safe at first.
Yes,
it's a fielder's choice. Jeimer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 in this one. Base hit center field. And now 2 aboard. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Swinging a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And now it's 12-4.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Candelario around third. 1 run across. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
2 on with 1 out. And now the shortstop, Jonathan India. Swing and a ground ball. 2 down.
He's out.
Here's the second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
The sliding play at short, and that's a great play for the out. So it's 2 runs on 4. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy. Hi, Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close.
Ball inside. 3-0.
This one in the dirt to second for 1, and it's over his head. Marsh into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Runner at second, nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And here is Brenton Doyle. Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic boots it. Still able to fire over. And everyone's safe. They're loaded. Trey Turner at the plate. Late swing fouled off.
What do we got? The crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep. And then
it's been a long time for me.
Boots Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. So they're all loaded up. This is Bryson Stott. Close, but called the ball. 1-0. Right side, Diaz. The flip to the pitcher covering. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Now the Reds manager. Right through there for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Ball. 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Two outs, two in scoring position, and we're in the top half of the sixth. On the ground to first. Diaz takes it to the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. The Reds on top, 13-5. Bottom of the sixth. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Stuart Fairchild. Banks back to work. And a base hit right there. And that turns the lineup over. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Spencer Steer. Runner on the go. Chop back up the middle. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Runner takes off. Line drive, and this might be trouble. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he's got a double, his fourth hit.
That was just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound. One down. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit. Turner jumps, throws, and it beats him. What a play. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jeimer Candelario. That's to third. Boom. Sends it to first.
He's out.
Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 hits, and they leave 1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And that's in for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Espinal. The throw to first. Out. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And digging in for Philadelphia. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Next pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. A little bit low. Next offering is in for a strike. The Reds up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Struck him out swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
But that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out of the left center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now here is Jose Trevino. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Next for Cincinnati, Jonathan India. He's already homered here in this one. Swung on, belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Cut off, now a throw home. And he's out.
Pretty close play at the plate right there. Always an exciting one, though, and a really nice job by the defense to cut him down. It's a pretty big blow to a team when you lose a potential run that was so close to getting in there.
Santiago Espinal now at the plate. Out to short. Throw to first in time. Stuart Fairchild getting ready to hit. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Ground ball, left side. Boom. Throws out to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But they push across 1 run. 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. And we're back. We go to the 8th. Here's the Phillies DH, Brandon Marsh. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right field. And out number 1 on the grab. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Santillan. "27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015. Foul ball there. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brenton Doyle on the corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Ripped on a line. Doyle makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
And now it's going to be Yandy Diaz. Swing and a base hit.
I mean, come on, have a game. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So a man at first, and now the designated hitter for the Reds, Ryan O'Hearn. Into center and a base hit. Relay to second. They get the force out on the underhand toss. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Jamer Candelario. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. We go to the 9th, and here's the new pitcher for the Reds, Taylor Rogers.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there. Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Stop. Ball. The next to hit takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Now batting, first baseman.
One out, runner at second. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Up the middle. India over to first in time. Phillies have just one out remaining. And now Kyle Schwarber. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Rogers is just one strike away. Line drive, and he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds take this one in a blowout.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
15-5 the final for Chris Singleton at Orange.
That's a magic number.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby, and then we're gonna get real. Pretty soon I'll be talking my bit, so I can keep running in my mind. Now will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much? Too much? Then I love you, baby. Yeah. Real love is buying groceries for your family.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. He's gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but the doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you trace your drink, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the utmost, man, this is so cutthroat. That was my mistake. Why when they